Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crossroads Explorers and CRX Paranormal. Tonight, I want to do something just a little bit differently and talk about something that I've not talked about before. Hang tight. And like I say, I hope everyone's had a good start to your week. The 4th of July came and went real quickly. And, it just seemed like just boom, boom, gone, And it was real fun. I really enjoyed it. We had some hot dogs and stuff. It was really, really nice. But tonight, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about ghost hunters, taps, and how they kind of have influenced and shaped our channel a little bit. And basically, what happened was years ago, I watched, Ghost Hunters, and I got a real respect for how they did things in the paranormal field. And so tonight, I want to talk about that a little bit and how we kind of incorporate things that they have taught me through just watching them. Okay, so watching taps, and I've watched all kinds of different paranormal shows. Anything from just people talking about their paranormal experiences to people actually investigating things. And we spent six and a half years doing it here on YouTube. And I took a time off, took a little break, and just kind of step away from it for a bit. But the one thing I've always admired was just how Taps did it, how ghost hunters would go in to places. They didn't go in looking for demons. They didn't go in looking for things that were of the unworldly, the evil, or whatever. They went in to places to do investigations about the person they try to make contact with, and that's what we should always do. If somebody tells you, "Hey, Billy Bob haunts this place," then you can try to make contact with the person, but never forget there's other spirits that could also be lingering in these. It could be a house, it could be a warehouse, it could be a cemetery, it could be some haunted place like Helen's Bridge, like we have here. But regardless, um, there's more than just one spirit, and that's one thing I like about ghost hunters. They would go in and they don't just like throw their whole thing behind one spirit. They try to figure out if there's more than one spirit that is there trying to make communications with them, and how they do it, and they don't go in and trying to be Billy Badass towards the spirits or anything like that. They go in with respect, and they go in trying to just make the communication if they can. If they get a REM pod to go off, great. If they get a disembodied voice, great. If they don't, they don't, and then just they'll tell you how they that they got something or got very little or got a lot. And that's how paranormal investigations should always be done. First of all, never fake things, which I have seen several do, and some have admitted to it. And those things are never. You lose your reputation when you do that. But also, when you go into places, just being ever respected or respect their surroundings. That's their place, or at least they think it still is. And sometimes you can help spirits, if they want to move on, good. That's great. Some spirits may have something to say. Some spirits might want to, tell everybody that, that they did something or didn't do something or whatever the case might be. But always be respected of the spirits, no matter what it is you're doing. Always respect what they're doing, and I think you'll get a lot more out of it if the spirits know you're coming in a peaceful manner. And that's what I've always admired about ghost hunters. I've always thought that they went in with the utmost respect for all spirits, no matter who it is. And they'll let people know, hey, your place is haunted, but it's not bad, or haunted and it's real bad, or whatever the case might be. And that is what we should always incorporate. As I come back towards the paranormal again, after taking some time off, um, that's one thing I always will do. I'll always go in trying to respect the spirits, right? And trying to respect the surroundings and their space. It's their space. Keep that in mind. Okay. They think that's still their home or that's their property or that's their place at the cemetery or whatever they may think it is. That's what they believe, right? So some spirits are stubborn, don't want to leave. That's fine. But there's maybe some that want to see the light and go on. Who knows? But always respect the spirits, please. And I guarantee you, you're not always going to get something. So always be prepared for nothing. And if you get a little bit, good. If you get a whole lot, even better. And if you don't get, I mean, if you don't get anything, that's fine. But just be respected of their place. And I have caught disembodied voices. It's few and far between. I actually put a YouTube short up recently of that. I was in the cemetery and caught something I couldn't understand. It sounded like maybe it said water or something. I'm not 100% sure. I've been to other places, got some disembodied voices. I've got the REM pod to go off, got some cat balls to go off, K2s, things like that. Um, there's a host of things you can use to contact with spirits. If nothing else, just use your cell phone. You could catch an apparition, a shadow, a disembodied voice. You just never know. But always, please go in and respecting the spirits. And that's got to say, I want to thank ghost hunters for what they do and how they do it. And guys, we're coming back. I've not got out to the field to film yet. I'm fixing to do that. Man, it's been hot here, but we are going to get back into it. We've had a few little things come up, family related. So once everything gets settled back down again and everybody's feeling well, we'll be back and we'll do it again. And until next time, God bless. I'll see you soon.